They were told it was safe. They were told to lick the brush. And in the glow of radium paint, young women were dying. This is the story of the Radium Girls. The year is 1917. America has entered World War I, and hundreds of young women are painting watch dials with radium, a miraculous substance that glows in the dark. The job pays well, the work seems clean, and the girls are assured the radium is completely harmless. The technique is called lip pointing. Dip the brush in radium paint, point the brush to a fine tip using your lips, paint the dial. Repeat, hundreds of times a day, thousands of times a week. The supervisors insist this is the only way to get the precision needed for the tiny watch dials. The radium makes them glow. The powder gets on their hands, their faces, their hair. When they walk home at night, they shimmer in the dark. They call themselves the Ghost Girls. It seems magical. It seems fun. After all, the company says it's safe. Meanwhile, the male scientists handling radium in other parts of the facility wear lead aprons and use ivory-tipped tongues. They never touch it directly. They know something the girls don't. The first signs appear a year or two later. Toothaches, aching joints, fatigue. Then it gets worse. Grace Fryer's teeth start falling out. Not just one or two, all of them. Her jaw is crumbling, the bone literally disintegrating. Other girls experience the same horrors. Their bones fracture from simply standing up. And there's something else, something eerie. Their bodies glow in the dark. Their bones shine through their skin with a greenish light. In 1922, Molly Magia dies at 24. Her jaw has completely deteriorated. Her spine collapses. Her femur fractures spontaneously. The death certificate blames a mouth infection and suggests syphilis, implying moral failure. The true cause, radium poisoning, goes unrecorded. More girls are dying. The United States Radium Corporation knows radium is dangerous. In 1924, an industrial hygienist named Cecil Drinker investigates their facility. His report is damning. Radium dust everywhere, contaminated air, workers ingesting dangerous amounts of radioactive material. The company rejects his report, refuses to publish it, and even edits it without permission to make the plant appear safe. It's a deliberate cover-up. Grace Fryer decides to fight back. For 2 years, she searches for a lawyer. No one will take her case against such a powerful corporation. By 1927, she's 26 years old, but looks elderly, her back curved, her jaw destroyed. Finally, attorney Raymond Barry agrees to help. 4 other women join her: Catherine Schaub, Edna Hussman, Quinta MacDonald, Albina Larice. Together, they sue. The company fights viciously, filing delays, claiming the women are lying, suggesting their illnesses are caused by syphilis and other diseases. They know time is their ally. If they delay long enough, the women will die and the case will disappear. But the Radium Girls refuse to give up. They have to be carried into court. Grace wears a back brace. Catherine can barely speak. Quinta can hardly sit upright. But they're there, and the world is watching. In 1928, the company settles. Each woman receives $10,000 and $600 annually for life, plus medical expenses. It's not enough to undo the damage, but it's a victory. Workers have a right to a safe workplace. Employers can be held responsible, Radium Girls have changed the law. In Illinois, Catherine Wolfe Donahue fights her own battle against Radium Dial Company. For 3 years, she battles in court while her body falls apart. She testifies from a stretcher, unable to walk or sit. In 1938, the Illinois Supreme Court rules in her favor, another victory for workers' rights. Catherine dies months later at 35 years old. The legacy of the Radium Girls extends far beyond the courtroom. Their cases lead to sweeping reforms in occupational safety. In 1970, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration is created, with direct influence from their lawsuits. The right to refuse unsafe conditions, to receive safety equipment, to be informed of hazards, all emerge from their fight. Grace Fryer dies in 1933 at 34 years old. Catherine Schaub dies the same year at 35. Quinta McDonald dies in 1935. Dozens more women die, many never properly diagnosed, but they didn't die silently. They fought back, they demanded justice, and they changed the world for every worker who came after them. Today, the former factory sites are hazardous waste areas. The radium has a half-life of 1,600 years. It will remain radioactive long after we're gone. Visit certain cemeteries in New Jersey and Illinois with a Geiger counter, and it will click frantically near certain headstones. Even in death, the Radium Girls are radioactive. Their bones still glow in the bark, but their legacy shines brighter than any radium paint ever could. They were told they were safe. They were lied to, deliberately, knowingly, fatally. Their story reminds us to question, to demand transparency, to hold the powerful accountable. These women died so others might live. They suffered so workers would be protected. They fought so justice would prevail. The Radium Girls painted time onto watch faces, not knowing their own time was running out. But in fighting back, they made the world pay attention. They made history. Their glow in the dark was not just radiation. It was the light of resistance, the light of courage, the light of justice. And that light will never fade. If you found this story as powerful and important as we do, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. These stories need to be told. These voices need to be heard. Join us as we uncover the hidden histories that shaped our world. Subscribe for more content like this, and together we'll make sure these stories are never forgotten.